encourage you with the thought today on feeding on what fills. Are you feeding on what fills? You know, with all the things in the world trying to take our time and our attention, it's so important to choose those things which actually fill. Paul reminds us starting in Galatians 5, verse 16, "But I say, walk by the Spirit, and you will not gratify the desires of the flesh. For the desires of the flesh are against the Spirit, and the desires of the Spirit are against the flesh. For these are opposed to each other, so that to keep you from doing the things you want to do. But if you are led by the Spirit, you are not under the law." So I want to remind us, now is the time to feed on that which actually fills. What do I mean by this? Well, there's such a good example from Daniel and his friends in the Bible. You know, that Daniel and his friends chose not to partake of the king's wine and delicacies. And at the end of the days, they appeared healthier and better than the rest of them. And so in your life, choosing holy food will produce health beyond the best that this world has to offer. And you will find yourself prospering in spirit, in soul, and in body. And I want to encourage you with that, because Jesus is the only one who can fill. He said, "I am the bread of life. He who comes to me will never hunger, and he who believes in me will never thirst." And so I'm encouraged by that. And I want to encourage you, believer, to take those things and focus on them. Don't try it on your own, because when we try on our own, we work outside of love. But when we are led by the Spirit, then we are able not to gratify the desires of the flesh, and we grow, and we're encouraged, and we're strengthened. And so I want to encourage you with that. Fight away from the distractions, turn away from sin, and focus on Him. Allow Him to feed your life. And thank you. God bless you.